Hi, I'm Marty from Marty's Pickles. Welcome to my website and welcome to this segment on Marty's U-Pickle-it, pickle it yourself, concentrated home pickling brine. Let's get started. This is everything you need to make dill pickles with Marty's concentrated pickle brine. First, you need fresh cucumbers. Make sure they're about finger length and clean. Peeled garlic, fresh chopped dill. You can also use whole dill sprigs to put in if you don't like it chopped, because that looks nice also in the jar. Some dried whole chili peppers if you like your pickles real spicy. Marty's mixed pickling spice that you can purchase with your concentrated pickle brine. Of course, Marty's pickling brine. A tablespoon and a teaspoon. A measuring 1 cup measuring cup. A pitcher of water. A measuring cup pitcher, at least 1 liter. Canning jars. A canning jar holder, so you don't burn yourself when you take the jars out of the hot water. And a canning pot. So let's get started and start pickling your pickles. First, we're going to make the brine. So we take the concentrated pickle brine. For 1 cup, 250 ml of the pickling brine. Into the pitcher, and then we just add to the 1 liter mark fresh water. That's right here. Stir, and your brine's made. It's that simple. And now we'll pack the jars with the pickles and the other ingredients that we need. In this jar, we're going to make them a little bit spicier, so we're going to add some chili peppers. You can add a lot of chili peppers or no chili peppers at all, but I like putting in about 4 chili peppers because it's just the right amount of spice. So I'm going to start with the garlic. Again, I'm going to put in 4 cloves of garlic. Next, I'm going to put in the dill. 2 tablespoons of dill. Next, I'm going to put in Marty's pickling spice, 2 teaspoons. This is the right amount. And now I'm going to put in some chili peppers for some extra heat. And again, you can put as many or as little as you want. It's all to taste. And again, I'm going to pack the cucumbers. And again, the cucumbers, the finger length are perfect, and you want to pack them as tight as possible. So here we go. You can turn it to the side a little bit. That allows the cucumbers to lie down. And just keep going around like this. Now one in the middle. Then you can put it around the sides. And now it looks like there's extra room and these cucumbers are too big. So I'm going to cut the last couple cucumbers to fit them in to the jar. And that's fine, and they'll pickle just as easily as the whole pickles. So you see this jar is full now. And again, I'm going to take the brine that we made before. And I'm going to pour it in to the top, leaving a 1/4 inch again for expansion when the brine starts to cook in the pot with the jar. And tighten it as tight as possible. Pick it up with the jar holder and put it in the pot. Place the jar in warm water. The water shouldn't be more than 100 degrees, but you can still touch it and it's fine, because that way the jar won't crack, because you know when you put in a cold jar or cold into a hot, it could crack sometimes, or vice versa. So the water should be just up to the top, or it could even cover it a little bit. And then we want to bring this water to a boil. And this is a very important step. You bring the water to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, you time 10 minutes. 10 minutes is the time that it takes to finish the product off, and it'll make the product last for a whole year that way. So we want it to boil for 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes in the pot, but we want, once the water begins to boil, we put a timer on and we time it for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is up, you can take the bottles out and put them on your counter and let them dry and cool off. Okay, the timer went off. The pickles have been boiling for 10 minutes and it's time to take them out of the pot. Use your holder. There's your finished pickles. You're gonna bring them over, place them on the counter, let them dry and cool. Get the other one. Place them on the counter. Should take about 3 hours to 2 hours for them to cool. Once they've cooled off, you can put them away in your cupboard, and in 3 days, the pickles will taste great. Now, pickles always taste better when they're cool, so you could put them in your fridge before you want to eat them, and then take them out and serve them to your guests. The other thing to remember is after you've opened up a jar of these pickles, always refrigerate them after you've opened them up. Now, they can stay in your cupboard the whole year, but after you open them up, always refrigerate after opening. So enjoy the pickles you made. You just pickled it. Thanks.